You're watching JaxBlade's Month of Halloween. Let's get some shit out of some psychopaths.
Groovy.
And they call me sick?
Alright, just a heads up, this video contains massive spoilers for the Cult of Chucky movie that just came out on digital HD, Blu-ray, and DVD, and all that jazz, so please be sure to support the official release, because Chucky is one of the greatest horror series there is. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up for there's massive spoilers in this, so if you haven't seen that movie and you want to check it out, be sure to, go watch that, wherever you want to watch it, and then come back and watch this. But if you don't care, then let's get into it. Now, last year I thought I made a pretty simple contingency of how to deal with this doll, because pretty much all I said was, it's a doll, step on it, stomp it, lock it away, cut its head up, because if you, kill him, his soul will go into another body somewhere, so you want to keep him locked up somewhere and just keep his mouth shut. Well, apparently, Andy had the same idea, because he had, at the beginning of Cult of Chucky, you can see Chucky's body all dismembered in his house. Like, he's got it locked up, he's been torturing it for years, because that Chucky tried to come to his house and kill him, and he shot it in the head with a shotgun and then locked it up, and now he's just talking to it and he tortures it every day. Now, I thought that was pretty much done. I thought my contingency was on point, so good on you, Andy, for having that contingency. But apparently, Chucky has this new power that it honestly took me by surprise. Now, apparently, Chucky has learned a new skill from voodoosfordummies.com, as he says, where he can now put his soul into many bodies at the same time. Alright, meaning any good guy doll, he can put his soul in and then it'd be like, oh, I'm talking to myself. Or he could put his soul into any body with legs and 2 arms for stabbing, as he put it. Now, that is a bit more tricky to deal with. Chucky is pulling a freaking Voldemort and splitting his soul and putting it into so many pieces so he can always come back no matter what. And if you're bound up, he can possess you and take over your body, no matter what. As long as he says that spell, you'll just be unconscious while he uses your body to go out and commit murders. And like he did with that poor little girl, but when the victims fight back, the body, his soul doesn't die, it's just the body he's using will die. Now this is gonna be tricky because you gotta sort of bait Chucky out to find out which one is him, because he can use the voice of the person, and Chucky is intelligent. But here is the utmost fatal flaw of Charles Lee Ray. He is one easy dude to tick off. Literally, you could just be talking about Charles Lee Ray and wow, that guy is such a wimp. I can't believe he even was that imposing. It was just a doll. He wasn't even skinny in real life whatsoever. And this will actually start to tick Charles off, and he'll try to attack you. And when he attacks you, you know he's in that body, and they haven't revealed yet how to kill him without injuring the person. So I'm sorry, it's like either you or that person, and that person's most likely going down. But when it comes to the dolls, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, they did jump this one nurse who was surprised to see 3 walking dolls alive. Okay, now that, of course, that would surprise anyone, but they're just and I hate to say this word, little people with the strength of an average sized man. Charles Lee Ray doesn't have any superhuman strength or ability like that. He just has the strength of an average sized man and a small doll, but he still has the weight of a doll. You can throw him around, and you can step on him, you can crush his head, you can do all that. So if you just have the time, you could smash all these dudes. Doesn't take much training. Just smash the head, don't let him sneak up on you, and then you bait him with anger. Okay, he doesn't meditate like the rest of us, so he can get ticked off pretty easily. Also, be wary of females who look like Jennifer Tilly, who have those little nail files, because this is her MO, guys. She's used this every single time to kill someone in the last 4 movies, so of course this is what she would do. She likes to scrape her nails with this nail file. Looks like Jennifer Tilly, so keep your eye out on that. But as long as you are competent in self-defense and martial art and got a nice strong body, you can take out Charles Lee Ray. It's just some skinny serial killer, and I'm not saying underestimate anyone, because that's the way that people get effed up, but as long as you focus on making yourself stronger and better, and you know how to defend yourself in a situation, which I have tons of playlists, bam, how to deal with these people, then you're pretty much set, and just step those dolls into oblivion. So today's video was difficult but doable, but tomorrow looks like we gotta go fishing.